Okay, so I've had a lot of annoying things happen to me during school hours. You already know about one, the time I was hosed and I wasn't elected the class representative for my student council. There have been countless times where I've gotten in trouble for questionable reasons. There was this one time in first grade, and we were doing stations, where you're in a group and you move around to different parts of the classroom to do different things. My group was at this part of the classroom where you had a blank book. In the book, there was a letter to the alphabet on each page. The objective was to draw or write something that connected with that letter. Since we did the station thing like every week was a new letter. Well, this time, the letter was P. My team began and started writing and drawing for a bit. And I went, "Hey guys, wouldn't it be funny if I wrote poot on here?" "Yeah, do it." So I wrote poot on it, and to our little first grade minds, that was funny. It was so funny that one of my friends, Cam, ran up to the teacher and said, "Ha ha ha, look what Harrison wrote on here." I saw her slowly look up at me, and my smile of laughter turned straight to a frown of, why is she mad? She calls me over there and just screams at me. Me, being a confused first grader, feels very guilty for some reason. She made me stay in the classroom and erase the word, and I mean like erase it so hard it was gone, which is hard. I got to lunch super late and didn't even get to eat. She made a copy of the poot thing, and she made me bring it home for my parents to sign. I remember in pure fear giving them that paper, and I remember my parents looking at each other like, this isn't that big of a deal. Which it wasn't. All I did was write poot on a piece of paper. It's not like I said. So there was also this time in 6th grade where we were on the way back from lunch, and me and another friend were talking on the way back to the classroom, and the teacher told me to shh, which I apologized for and said, "Oh, sorry." Enraged, the teacher grabbed me and told me to wait outside. She sat the class down and ran outside and just yelled at me. Me being more mature now, I was thinking, what did I do?
You cannot use that language with me. I am your teacher. You're going to get a mark for this.
I was confused. Was I not supposed to apologize? With confusement, I said sorry this time, a little bit more clearly. But it doesn't end there, no sir! When I sat down in the classroom, she gave the entire class this lecture about respect and stuff. And she said,
I just had a student say chow to me when I told him to be quiet.
The whole class instantly was confused. Bryant, the friend I was talking to in the hallway, looked at me and whispered, "Dude, you said sorry." I know. I was just as confused as he was. Guys, tell me how sorry sounds anything like chow. Seriously, how did she get those two mixed up? There's this other time where I got impaled and I was screaming in pain and the teacher started yelling at me and I was like, "I am injured!" You know what? That's for another story. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video and thank you all for 2.9k, almost at 3k. Sorry this video was a bit delayed coming out. I was busy doing this. So yeah, that was pretty cool. It was really good vacation and stuff. It was fun. That was spring break. That's why I couldn't make a video. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Here's some fan art and okay, bye.